What's up, guys? We're back with another video. Thanks for all the support. Again, it's been great. Windblown got a new patch. I haven't played it for a few days. I've been playing a lot of Dead Cells, but we got a few things you can look at. Just some quality of life, some balance and some bug fixes that they made to the game. Just gonna try it out today, see how far we can get. Maybe beat the game. This intro is still amazing every time I load this game, but I don't know, explain it. It's just always nice to see it. But yeah, it had a new update. I'm just gonna check it out, see how it is, see how it plays. I ended up loading them for my first run. We got the burn aura. I got a grenade. We picked up the rocket because apparently it got balanced differently. And it ended up being pretty well. Like it shoots like 4 blasts instead of like the 3 that it used to do when you did like the 3 combo hit. It ended up doing pretty well. Like I ended up liking it this time using it. It felt like it was actually doing a lot more damage. But my first run was pretty well. We ended up picking this gun up, or this weapon, I guess. We were using it pretty well. It's hitting a lot harder than what it did when I first played it. So I ended up really liking it this time. I feel like they're really listening to the community about like things people like and don't like, or what needs to be balanced. So if you have anything that like you don't like, maybe they're looking at all the videos, you could just leave a comment down below and just saying that what you like and don't like about the game. Like for me, I just hope they make a map like Dead Cells so you can see where you're going, so maybe you could go back and pick up stuff that you forgot, or just like, it's just a quality of life kind of thing. You really don't need a map, but I feel like it'd be very helpful to have one. And then like these boosts and everything are pretty cool too, just to pick up. I don't know. I think it'd be really nice just to see how the community comes together, just to see what things people, point out and don't point out. They're pretty nice things that you could think about, but yeah. Also, like with the gifts that you be picking, I have no idea what makes your guy great for damage, like brutality. Like I don't know if that's like a buff just to your weapon, like you do more damage or anything. Like I was using the burn and bleed right here, and I feel like I was doing really good. But like when it scales, when you go up farther levels, I don't know how it scales really. Like you can get the scrolls, which give you like health, power, trinkets, or more damage, but I don't know, like weapon wise, like what you should be rocking for like the 4 that you could pick, or the 3, whatever you have for the it's like the, I don't know, what is it called, the master scrolls maybe. But it just, I don't know, if anybody knows like a good build or a good weapon that I can synergize together with each other. Like right now I really like running the shield and this little like wand. I think it's called the Soraka. It's really good together. Even the heavy blade's really good too, but I don't know, I feel like I just be playing the game kind of wrong sometimes. But like even when you choose boosts like this, like I always go for like attack speed or attack damage. Sometimes if I feel like I'm low on health, I'll pick up health, but I don't know if you should be like speccing it to one specifically, or if you're like close to spread out, like evenly distributed. But I feel like you wouldn't make anything broken if you do everything evenly distributed. But if anybody knows, please let me know down in the comments, because I mean, the game is still fairly new and everybody's still learning like the best things you can get. Like I know the more you play, the more weapons you unlock and more cool stuff you get all the time. I think the farthest I've gotten is to like the incubator, and that's all I can get to for me. But even like when we fight the first boss, like now when I first started it was so hard, but now it's just kind of like you run through them pretty fast. Like now I got the heavy blade and the Soraka, I think it's called, and like we're doing bleed and fire, and then it ended up being like the easiest run ever right here. So I ended up making it to the 2nd level, obviously, because I beat the first boss. But then I come up to this critical hex, which I didn't even know that was a thing. I don't know if this is very new, or maybe I just never got it in any of my other runs. But it's like a, I don't know, it's like a, how do you explain it? Like you'll get more damage but take more damage, or you get more attack speed but less attack damage, or you could do 40% more damage in the next biomes, but in this one biome you get 40% more damage taken. It's just like it's like a risk reward like kind of thing, like high skill, risk, but you get a really big reward. Or some of them are just playing out bad. Like the one where I thought the attack hex would be better was like you do more attack speed, but then I read that like you do 40% less damage. I was just like, oh, that's great. But then at the same time, it's not great at all. You just gotta really read. I didn't even know they even had those type of buffs that you could get in the game. So I ended up making it to like the final boss fight for the 2nd stage. I always wait for my trinkets to come back, so I just be like, yeah, be emoting crazy. But I mean, right now the game feels really, really good with the new like update that they did with like the patch notes. Like the one weapon that I never picked up before, like I was actually using it right here now. We picked up the shield now. We have a shield. And we're still doing the burn aura thing, so like we do burn damage. Now I kind of forgot the strat for this. You just kind of run for like the little, I guess it's a beacon, and then you let him destroy it himself. Took some damage there, so now I took damage. But all we're really doing now is just blocking and using the counter attack. It's kind of like how I do most of my damage when I'm playing right now. I feel like my dodge game isn't the best, so for this boss right now, I just kind of do that. I mean, he only has like 4 or 5 attacks. Like he does that little, he lets out mines come, and then he throws out those little generator things, and you just let him take it out himself. And you just dodge the little AoE, I guess, surface blast. Nothing really too crazy, not too bad of a boss. And then I throw in my burn infusion. I still got like a grenade, so we're just using all the stuff I got right now in my kit. We took a big hit right there. We could almost died, but it's not a bad run. Like I never used the first weapon ever. We're taking a lot of damage here, a lot. Ended up getting the kill pretty easily there. Well, luckily we got it there. Also, if you didn't know, you can kill that guy and get a lot of loot from him, but I didn't really have a weapon that could just stun and lock him, so he ended up getting away. So I ended up making it to the rat village. We're still rocking with the shield and the Sirocco weapon. I guess it's a weapon, maybe, I don't know what you would really even call it. A wand, maybe. But we're doing pretty decent damage to this mini boss at the rat village. Like, we're just over here doing the same thing. We're doing really great damage. I just have like no health. Again, this is where dodging would probably come better in hand for me, because I was just kind of taking the damage right there. Try to rely on the way too much. So I ended my first run. Not a bad run for using that weapon that I just didn't like previously with all the other runs that I played so far. But again, dying is a part of the game. Don't stress out too much about that. Like, that's one thing about me. Like, I be stressing when I keep dying in games like this because I'm just trying to beat it. But the more you play, the more stuff you unlock, the more things you can do, like ability-wise, damage-wise, all that and above. So just keep hopping in, keep replaying. You'll get more stuff. Like, this time I got a goo brush, so I was like, alright, let's just try it out. But yeah, that's all you really gotta do. You just keep playing, see what works for you. Maybe some weapons that you haven't even tried that are really broken, or even some synergies with like scrolls and memories that you unlock. Just all the stuff that you can get in this game really helps out if you just keep playing, unlocking more things as you play, and keep growing and learning different enemies and movesets and all that. So we ended up making it to the first boss again. We got the fish knife from the Sirocco. Tell you how I ended up liking that weapon a lot this time. The new update, it just feels like it hits a lot harder for me personally. So we're rocking with the burn damage, and we see the first boss defeated very fast. Didn't even really have to do anything. Some of the trinkets helped that too with all this damage that we're outputting right now. Just not saying, like with the replayability, like I didn't even have this thing where you could do challenge rooms before when I was playing today, and I unlocked it because I spent some like points, like the mini-mite dust, I think, or mini-mite dust, however you say it. I ended up spending it, but if you end up killing all the enemies without taking any damage, you actually get like a weapon or something that could beneficially help you out. But it's just like a little challenge. Like I failed the challenge, so I got nothing here, but it's a pretty cool thing that you can at least look at before you go into doing anything else. So we ended up making it all the way to the boss fight again. We're rocking with the shield again and the Sirocco. Same premise that we had last time, just this time I got two different, I got the burn aura trinket still, and then I got the I guess it's like a wind scythe thing that goes around it. I forgot what it's called, but it's really good damage. You know, we're just using the same strat that I have now. You just kind of let him kill his own little generator thing, you keep going, then I just do the damage, block, use the little counter attack. Pretty much rinse and repeat the whole time. You can do it a lot. And I also then you can actually perfectly parry instead of just holding block. That does way more damage. But the same premise, you go behind the generator, let him do his thing, dash through the little AoE attack of the ground, keep going around. And we already got him like pretty much down to like quarter health. And all we're just gonna do again is go by him, pop both trinkets, make sure to keep using it. We got the burn aura and that. So we're pretty much doing really good damage. We're still doing great damage right now. And he ends up going down pretty easily, way faster than the first time. I still don't end up taking this thing out because I was trying my hardest, but I still can't take it out because I didn't have anything that stuns it. So I ended up making it to the rat village. These people are pretty difficult to hang around or handle. Like there's one guy that literally throws cheese and you have to like spam the X button or A button to get out of it. But we're still rocking with the shield, but now we got a bow instead of this time. So we're just kind of testing the water. Plus I feel like we needed to upgrade our arsenal of weapons. Yeah, that guy with the cheese is so annoying. If like he gets by, he just puts you in cheese. That's like his main objective, just to slow you down. So we're just using the bow. We're pretty much going through all the enemies. Nothing crazy right now, but the shield's really helping out. We got all 3 health flasks. We're using all the trinkets really effectively right now. And we're just doing a lot of damage. I mean, decent damage. I wouldn't say it's nothing crazy, because I still don't know how to build like a broken build in this game yet. If anybody knows how to do that, like, please let me know. Or if I'm doing anything wrong. I don't think I'm necessarily doing anything wrong, but yeah, just let me know down in the comments. Let me know if y'all even like the update of this game or the patch notes, because it's pretty good right now. I really like the Soraka weapon now since the update. So we ended up making it to like the little mini boss, the rat area. This is where I died last time. And this time we're doing like really great damage. We got the we're still using the shield, and now we're using the heavy blades, which it causes stun with the heavy attack, and it was just doing great damage. I think it was a level 4 by now that I had. So we're just really putting in the damage, you know, just doing the counter attack over and over with the shield, since you can just block and spam it kind of. That's pretty much all I was doing. See, that's one thing I didn't understand, like, am I supposed to just dash or whatever, but we ended up taking them out. It just took a while, and we took all of our health potions, and I wasn't even popping any trinkets now looking back at this, so I wasn't doing any more extra damage. I was just kind of locked in and trying to, like, focus on killing the little mini boss. I didn't I didn't even notice, like, when you're going, like, between the levels, like, when you're going to, like, these hot springs, your little guy, like, he changes into, like, his little, just, like, underwear, like, swim boxers. It's pretty cool. It's a small attention to detail, but stuff like that I like in games. I mean, here we can buy a health flask and, you know, have one at least, and then I see we can get another shield. The shield I have right now did 40% plus more to the alter attack damage. I don't know if I should have dropped this or not. Y'all let me know down in the comments, but it was level 5, it did way more damage, so I was like, okay, and it applies the goo with every parry, and then it creates an ethereal blade around, so I was like, alright, that'll probably be great. But we ended up heading to the next area. I think it's called the incubator, which is like the 4th area. I'm not even sure if there's another area after this. I never got farther than this. So we ended up making it to the incubator. I mean, that door is like crazy, look how big that door is, but these enemies are pretty tough, man. Like, we're using the trinkets now a lot more, so just trying to like play it safe. But we're doing a lot of damage, like pretty decent. Like, we got a good heavy blade, we got a new shield, like we're hitting for like 500 damage pretty much. I mean, they're eating the damage though, like it's not even like it's affecting them too much. Like, we're doing 300 damage, nothing crazy, but again, I don't know if I should have kept the other shield, because you probably would have been doing more damage with the counter attacks, but I have no idea. But the animation of like all these characters, just how they look, it just looks way more polished. I feel like they added a couple more spots to the game, like secret spots where you could like find like secret chests and stuff. Because just playing, it just feels like a lot more better. Like, the game, it doesn't feel more polished, but it just feels like there's more stuff coming to it, which is great because it's still in early development. I'm a really big fan of it. Like, I've been playing a lot of Dead Cells. I'm still trying to beat my Stem Cell 1 run, which is really hard right now. Like, dude, Stem Cell 1 is hard. I'm just like, dude, what is Stem Cell 2 gonna be like? But I mean, even this guy, he's a big, kind of chunky guy, dude. Like, we're over here just trying to like box him. I mean, he's hitting for like 90 health every time he hits me, which that's just crazy. Like, we're not even doing that much damage to him. It feels like we're hitting him for like 300, but like my 90 taking damage is taking so much health away from me. But I mean, for me, my favorite weapons is the shield and the heavy blade, probably, and the Soraka now, just the patch notes. I mean, I feel like he's just doing great. But this guy, he almost ended up getting me right here. But it's a really great game, man. Even if they keep updating the game, I think it'll go a long way. And I got saved from death right there. Probably could have saved it, but we ended up getting hit by the AoE effect of that guy's attack. We ended up getting another heavy blade that was level 5, and it heals me every time I'm doing damage, I think. Yeah, so every it does 3% of the base damage. So every time I'm under like 50% health, it'll heal me when I'm doing damage. Huge pickup right here. I thought it was gonna be great. You know, like I was like, okay, hit him once, I already get like 3% of my health. Block, do more damage, and we're getting a lot of health back. It only goes up to half your health, but I was like, that's huge, even for like, because I don't know, health items are sparse in this game. Like, you really don't get them a lot unless like you have, I don't know, unless you spec a lot into your health potions maybe. But as you can see, me picking up that, I probably would have died if I'd have kept the other blade. But now we have half health again, so I can at least take one hit maybe. But I still wouldn't even try to take a hit before one of these guys because they're pretty strong. So we're still progressing through the incubator stage. We stumbled upon this guy. I mean, I fought him a couple times. He's not too bad. He still hits pretty hard. I was trying to do a lot of damage to him. We ended up doing pretty well. But look, that one hit cost me 62. And I'm still trying to like do a lot of damage, and then he ends up killing me. End of the run, but it was still great. I still think the patch notes and all that was a decent upgrade to the game. Like, I can't even explain. Like, just them listening to the community and helping out the game means a lot to like people that love to play games like this, or just anybody likes games in general. When there's feedback from like the company, it just really helps out a long way. But if y'all think anything should change in the game, or maybe some better updates, or just things that y'all think would help the game, just leave it down, leave a comment down below, and maybe just leave what you think is great about the game too. I'm gonna just say, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I've been going crazy on my videos recently, and I really appreciate it. The game is great. I've been playing a lot of Dead Cells and Windblown. I mean, I haven't played as much Windblown because Dead Cells has been having me on chokehold, I can't lie. But I hope you have a great day. Spread some positivity, some love to everybody that you know. And yeah, have a great day. Peace.